Greetings, YouTube. You know, there are just certain bundles that Kabam headquarters put out when they have nothing else to do, when they want to make some money off of you, when they want to take some of your units, but they don't want to come up with fresh ideas because that's too much work, and it's the weekend. We got our main stars in the marketing department home doing things like, I don't know, it's Canada, drinking maple syrup, but we've got our high school interns, maybe our give back to the homeless community interns here. Not that there's anything wrong with being homeless. And so we've got this offer here that we've seen twice, right? We saw this first with Science, and then I can't remember the second one if it was like Mutant, but basically without any kind of rhyme or reason, we have these two different class-based offers that pop up, and they're always 500 units and 3,500 units, which is a ton of units, especially the 3,500 ones. But here's the thing. I know people every single time who have messaged me and they've said, Prof, I don't care what grade you give it. I don't care if you think it's trash or you think it's cash. I desperately need Tier 4 class catalysts. I don't have any rank 5 4-stars, and some of you are nodding your heads right now listening to this because that's you. Or you're somebody who really, really needs to bring up like your 5-star Blade, or maybe you just got a 5-star Killmonger from the Gwenpool at the movies event, and you don't have enough Tier 4 skill catalyst to rank him up to rank 3. I get it. You know, I totally get it. And I totally get if you especially have a 5-star rank 4 that you need to rank 5, and you've got the Tier 2 alphas, and you've got the Tier 5 basics, and you just need the Tier 4 skill catalyst to do it. This is the offer for you. It doesn't matter what the price is. You know in your head that you want to take that champion up, and that 3,500 units, which is over $100 worth of units, right? That's going to be what gets your Blade to rank 5, your Gwenpool to rank 5, your Killmonger, you know, you name it. So if that's you, I get it, but I'm going to be talking to everybody else who maybe that isn't you, and you need to know if this is a good offer or not. So let's start with the left offer and whether it's trash or cash. Well, we have only 2 skill catalysts, and I do remind you that you are guaranteed to get one of these for 100% completing the skill-based Tier 2 Catalyst quest that comes out once a week. So if you 100% that, you're guaranteed to get one of those. And then you get 8 Tier 2 Basics, which are so easy to farm also from those daily Tier 2 Basic quests. The Skill Catalyst, these things you get 100% of on the hardest difficulty side, and you can basically keep farming those until you've got your inventory full. And then 5 Tier 5 ISO, which some people always tell me they're desperate for ISO, but personally, I mean, ISO is so easy to get when you grind in the arena, but maybe that's not you. And then 70,000 gold. So for most players, this is an F value. I'm not even going to beat around the bush. This is something that's so easy to get. And 500 units, as a reminder, what would 500 units cost you if you don't have any? That is, you would have to buy the $30 Tony Stark's briefcase, because the 275 unit Star-Lord's loot bag for $10 is not going to get you but about a little more than halfway to your goal of 500 units. So $30 for 2 Tier 2 skill catalysts, 8 Tier 2 basics, 3 Tier 1. Unless you are a beginner and you have like 1 and 2-star champions, and you somehow, I had a couple people message me like, Prof Hoff, just discovered your channel, by the way, if that's you, thanks for the support, and I want to know what to do, and I'm like, dang it, man, I wish you had found MCOC in like late July, because this was the best month ever to start an account. You could get way ahead. Just imagine if you never played before and you got to do even the first couple of difficulties of Gwenpool at the movies. Your progression in the game would be so good. And then on top of that, you get the Summoner Appreciation Week with the increase of boosts and experience and everything. Like, wow. So it makes me sad when people discover this game halfway through the month and they're too late. That makes me really really sad. But maybe, you know, I don't know why I didn't think of this, but maybe you can retroactively go back in Gwenpool of the movies, and if you start in week 4, you can still do that, and you can just do your quick matches. If that is you, don't let my ignorance distract you from the goal. Don't let it be something negative. But hey, do everything you can to complete Gwenpool at the movies if you just joined. Tangent over. Let's talk about the right side. So the left side's a straight F. Even for beginners, like maybe a D+, but come on. 3,500 units, over $100 for 3 skill Tier 4 catalysts. Only 3 Tier 4 basics, which very much confuses me. Now, yesterday, remember, we had the $50 offer for half of a Tier 2 Alpha Catalyst, and that included 10 Tier 1 Alphas. This is $100, and it only includes 2, so that's shady as hell. And then you get 2 Tier 3 skills, which is also a random number, and 150,000 gold. For the average player that isn't going to use these immediately, this is at best a D+ to C- value, and that is a very generous C-. Now, the question becomes, Prof, I like it when you talk about hoarding items. And if you don't have any skill catalyst yet, it is very smart to hoard any fully formed Tier 4 class catalyst, because there's going to be a point where you've got those rank 4 stars that you want to move up to rank 5, and then of course eventually 5 stars and even 6 stars. And you're going to want to have as many catalysts as possible, but not for over $100. I mean, really, 3,100 units, you would have to get the 400. If you started with 0 units and you wanted 3,500, you'd have to buy the $100 and the $30 to get over that threshold guaranteed. So that's $130 for 3 skill catalysts, 3 basics. I mean, that's insane for something that really you can get once you get past map 3 of Alliance Quest, and certainly through different things like the monthly offers. It's just $130, right? $130 worth of units. You can do so much more for saving those. But if you are the person I named at the beginning who has their first opportunity through this to get their Blade to rank 5 as a 4-star, I get why you want this. Same thing with the 5-star equivalent with Blade or Killmonger, or Gwenpool, you name it. But otherwise, if that's not you, just exit out. Just say, boom, no thanks, I am not going to do this. So left side, F, maybe if you're starting out like a D-, but don't spend 500 units. Don't spend $30 in units to get that. And then on the right side, if you were so desperate and you can immediately move that 4-star God tier character to rank 5, or that 5-star to rank 3, or rank 4, or rank 5, hey, I get it. Just know the value will come in the content that you can clear, but the value on paper for the units you have to whale out is terrible. Is trash to infinity and beyond. Otherwise, have a great weekend, YouTube. Thank you so much, as always, for supporting my channel, for watching this video. If you agree, if you disagree, there's always disagreement, and that's part of wwhy I like doing these videos, because the debate rages on in the comments section. Comment below, let me know what you think of this offer. Personally, again, left side F, right side D+, but if you're one of those special circumstances where you have somebody that needs the skill catalyst, it's a much better grade for you, and I completely understand why.